It's week 1 of the 2024 season as we see a team who left LA take on a team who came back home. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, and it's all up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Great to start the season with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, getting set for 2 AFC West rivals to kick off the new season, each one with a new coach from a year ago. The Raiders' Antonio Pierce finished the last 9 games last year, Greg. Now it's his full-time job. On the other side, welcome back to the NFL, Jim Harbaugh.
I think one of the coolest things about this, Mike, is just really the 2 very different paths each of these head coaches have taken to be in this position today. I mean, just think back a year ago. Did anyone in the NFL think Antonio Pierce would be the head coach of the Raiders? But rightfully so, he deserved this after taking over last year as the interim. And then, of course, Jim Harbaugh. Great success in college. Prior to that, a lot of success at the NFL level. It was never a matter of when he would come back. It was where. Here he is with the Chargers, week 1, and is a heck of a matchup.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their...
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Vegas. On first down, right back to White. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On second down, here's Minshew. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
He'll try and throw with Minshew. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raider first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the gun, here's Minshew. He gets this one to Tucker. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Now the former Raven, it's Gus Edwards. He's inside the 35. And he's going to take this all the way home. Gus Edwards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense ready to see the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. That's to the first tight end taken back in April. It's Brock Bowers. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for Vegas. 31 yards. Shotgun snap and a give to White. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go again with White. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Second and goal. Now Minshew. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? They look to throw it with Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And we see a nice catch here by Ladd McConkey, and Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL, fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. Any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that one is caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be firsting. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown Chargers. Dicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. The shotgun, a throw from in. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be in.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. To the left side, and Adams has it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. That one caught by Tucker. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Minshew. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. They'll run with White. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. One more time, it's White. He slams it in there, and he is in. Zamir White, touchdown Raiders. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They run once more with Edwards. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. But some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw, Minshew. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's a run. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Throwing is Minshew. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. Back is Minshew. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. And that's a football to hold on to forever. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. Missed the score, Raiders 17, Chargers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Now it's Herbert. That is caught to the goal line and in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, L.A. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Devontae. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Minshew out of the pistol here. This throw right side is caught by Adams. Minshew signaling to his guys, let's go, let's go. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, here's the blitz. Gets there, and he lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now, Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Herbert again. This one complete to Palmer. And the Chargers are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. So Jim Harbaugh will make the move for the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead in that one. Ken Walker, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. From there, we'll make the trek east to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Russell Wilson, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they were losers in that ball game as they fall to the visiting Washington Commanders. Jaden Daniels, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. The Chargers were led in the first half by their star quarterback, Justin Herbert. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you have to think, both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. A give zone read. It's Edwards. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Whoa! And he is going to have the Chargers first down. He has it by plenty as they keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. outside. The catch is made. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And with that, let's take a look at the draft class from back in April. And this organization feels like they were able to address some holes and take some guys with upside that they feel can be big-time contributors in the years to come. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Herbert to the air again. He's got his tight end. That's Hurst. And he's in. Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Raiders offense and their running back Zamir White heading onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. In motion is Myers. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Minshew gonna look to throw. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
On 2nd down, a run with White. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will cut the deficit to 7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. So this next drive about to get going. We remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Edwards. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Robert Spillane spills him there.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Edwards. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. 2nd down and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Another run here with White. And it'll be brought down as we tick toward... Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. In motion is Myers. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He gets this one to Tucker. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll run. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from his defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. 3rd and 5. Throwing is Minshew. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. From the gun, here's Minshew. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Minshew. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Minshew. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And he'll take it on in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game 31-31.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's the game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 42.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion. Throwing On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And that will get them back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. Edwards. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. That one caught by Tucker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 2nd down, here's Minshew. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. To throw once more, here's Minshew. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5. Back is Minshew. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And 3rd down coming up. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Minshew gonna look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up. Now whistles here, and a penalty that makes somebody move early up front. Here comes 2nd down. In motion is Myers. Minshew going to look to throw again. This is caught down that right sideline. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. Now, 1st and goal. Throwing again is Minshew. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They put Adams in motion. Here we go. One final play. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Davis now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Edwards. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Herbert to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing, Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. On first down, right back to White. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first down, it's White. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To throw, Minshew. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. They'll go again with White. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. The give to White. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with White. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.